Hello, welcome to my Q&A. This is Q&A number 11. I'm just starting number 11 because the last time I stopped that was Q&A number 10. So I'm just kind of continuing on to the series. But yes, this is where I answer all of your guys' questions. And I got a lot, surprisingly, a lot more than I expected. But yeah, so let's go ahead and answer these. If you have any... I'm probably going to make a Q&A number 12 because I'm starting a new series, so if you have any questions whatsoever about anything, you can ask as much questions as you want. Just don't, try and spam me, but yeah, you can ask as many questions as you want, and, about anything, but, do it in the comment section with this video. Okay, so, first question, do you like extreme cinema? Yes, I do. I do enjoy extreme cinema. I don't watch a lot of it, though, because, well, most of the reason is because a lot of them are hard to find to watch, and, sometimes some of the movies I kind of have to watch with a group of people. I'm not gonna lie to you, but, I do enjoy extreme cinema very much, yes. Do you know do you know who Harmony Korine is? He makes artistic films such as Gumo, Trash Humpers, and recently Spring Breakers. Very controversial director. I have heard of Gumo and Trash Humpers and Spring Breakers, unfortunately. I don't know who he is, but I know those movies, and from the looks of it, he makes some very controversial films. Gumo I want to see really bad. Trash Humpers I've actually heard of, and it sounds ridiculous, but I want to see it still. And Spring Breakers I really had no interest in seeing at all, but now I kind of have my interest in it, so thank you. But yeah, this dude sounds awesome. I should check him out. Thank you. Ever seen My Super Sweet Psycho? What did I just say? Have you ever seen My Super Psycho Sweet 16 series? It's basically Scream meets Super Sweet 16 good movies. I have heard of them. Didn't they just release the third one a couple years ago or something? I have heard of them, never watched them. What is your favorite year of horror? That is a good question. I have no idea. My favorite year of horror, let's see. This year's had some good movies. We've had a Evil Dead remake. You're Next is coming. We had a lot of good ones this year. This is not the best year, but this was a good year so far. The best year? Ooh, this is a thinker. I'm gonna say somewhere in the 80s. I don't know exactly when. That's kind of a tough question. I'm gonna have to think about that. I don't know. Hi. What do you hope they do for the next Friday the 13th installment now that it is back into works? I personally would like to see them go back to an actual summer camp setting myself. With all the movies that have come out since your last Q&A, what is your favorite kill from any recent horror film or just horror films in general? Okay, so what do you hope for the next Friday the 13th installment? To not be the killer cut. I really did not like that Friday the 13th remake at all. I thought it was complete crap. It was alright for a slasher movie, but for a Friday the 13th movie, no. It wasn't that good. But, for the next one, I just hope they go back to, the original Jason, and what I mean by that is, some original kills and not some, the crap they did. I want to, kind of laugh, too. I want it to have, kind of a funny kind of feeling to it. Not necessarily that, but, I kind of want to laugh at some of the kills. Remember in Friday the 13th Part 3 where he killed that girl with a banana? Stuff like that. Anyways, I personally would like to see them go back to an actual summer camp. Yeah, I would love that too. With all the movies that have come out since your last Q&A, what's your favorite kill from any recent horror film or just horror films in general? So, my favorite kill in a horror film, recent or in general, the unicorn kill in Cabin in the Woods. I still love that. I don't know why. Alright. What is your favorite rip-offs of these categories? Jaws, Friday the 13th, The Evil Dead, Alien, Jurassic Park, and The Exorcist. My favorite rip-offs of these categories? Do you mean rip-offs of these movies? I hope that's what you mean, because that's what I'm gonna do. My favorite rip-off of Jaws is... I'm gonna have to think about this one. Hang on. Alright, my favorite Jaws ripoff? I have no idea. Okay, I've seen a lot of killer shark movies. I just can't think of them right now. Like, I don't know. Friday the 13th, they have a lot of Friday the 13th ripoffs. I just can't think of any right now. I like The Burning, but technically The Burning came out before Friday the 13th, and it didn't necessarily copy it, but they are both very similar movies. But I really like The Burning. The Evil Dead. I don't remember there being an Evil Dead ripoff. I don't know if I'm missing something or not, but Cabin in the Woods, that's not even a ripoff really. They're just kind of spoofing that, but still. Alien, my favorite Alien ripoff would probably have to be Alien Raiders. It's a raw feed movie, one of those. Jurassic Park, Velociraptor Island. I once saw that on the Sci-Fi Channel and it was great. The Exorcist, God, there's a lot of those. The Exorcist, my favorite Exorcist ripoff. I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and say The Devil Inside, because it tries to copy that movie a lot. It tries to be as scary and stuff, so yeah. What is your favorite horror movie? My favorite horror movie, oh god. I'll tell you like my top 5 favorite horror movies right now. Let's see. Cabin in the Woods, of course. The Evil Dead, the original. Splinter, Trick or Treat, and one more. I want to see You're Next. I'm pretty sure You're Next is going to be up there to one of my favorite horror films, possibly my favorite horror film of the year. So I really have my anticipations are high. It better be freaking good. What is your favorite Five Friends and a Killer style movie? My favorite Five Friends and a Killer style movie. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the original. That is my all-time favorite. Five Friends and a Killer style movie. Do you like Terror Firma? I'm sure you mean Terror Firmer, the Trauma movie. If you mean by that, I have not yet seen that movie, but I really want to. I'm like kind of trying to track down all the Trauma movies right now. I don't know why. Kabuki Man, I have no idea what that is, etc. Love them Trauma movies, man. Fucked up, LOL, I agree. Plus non-movie related, but are you open-minded to things, black, gays, etc.? Yes, I love Trauma movies. I'm trying to track down like every Trauma movie right now for some reason. I'm just really getting into them. I just recently saw Poltergeist, I think that's how you pronounce it. It's the most ridiculous movie I've ever seen, but I loved it. Are you open-minded to things, blacks, gays, etc.? No, black, gay people, they don't bother me. Like, a lot of my friends are black, a lot of my friends are gay, you know, it doesn't matter. It's just who they are, you know, they can't help it, but, yeah, whoops, what did I do there? The fuck is this? Okay, do you have a PS3 or Xbox? Which do you think is better? If you have a PS3, then can you add me? And he gives him his username. I have a PS3 and an Xbox 360. Actually, I should say my brother has both of those. Personally, I'm not a big gamer. I don't get it, but, my brother, he has a PS3 and an Xbox 360. Which do you think is better? Personally, I'm more of a PlayStation kind of guy. I've always loved the PlayStation more than Xbox. What makes a movie scary in your opinion? Good question. What makes a movie scary? So, I mean, that just all depends on who the person is, what scares them the most. If a person has, like, a giant fear of spiders or whatever, probably, like, something, like, spider-related would scare them. I don't know. I mean, it all depends on the person and what's scary to them. But, let's see. Personally, I'm more afraid of, the unknown. And what I mean by that is, I'm afraid of, I don't know what I'm afraid of technically. That's what scares me. But, what makes a good scary movie to me is something that can make me scared. first of all, a movie has to have a good plot line. It has to have a great story, a story that you can kind of connect to, but kind of like also understand, and just a story that you can really get into, and then once they grasp your attention, then the scary part comes, and then boom, you have a scary movie. But movies, Insidious and The Woman in Black and Sinister and The Conjuring, all those types of movies are really scary to me. Not scary enough to like make me like go to bed and just like worry about it all night. That I've never actually done that in like a long time with the movie, but yeah. So what makes a good movie scary? It all depends on who the person is, what they're scared of, whatever they are scared of. That's probably a good yeah. Anyways, what's the scariest movie you've ever seen? Good question. Not a whole lot of movies scared me. More than like real life things, like real video footage kind of scares me more than movies, because movies are fake. But they're just fun to watch. What's the scariest movie I've ever seen? I have no idea. I've seen a lot of scary crap. The Exorcist still lives up to this day as being one of the scariest movies ever. That movie still does it for me, man. It's scary. Let's see, I'm trying to think what else could be scary. Nothing really recent has been that scary to me at all. Like, I don't know, man. It's more like the older movies that kind of creep me out. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because I haven't seen a good scary movie in a while, or seen a movie that has like been trying to be scary. I don't know. But hey Jacob Do, I came up with a few questions for you. Thank you. Do you have a favorite Disney Pixar film? Disney film, I have no idea. Disney film, I'm gonna have to say The Jungle Book, because I grew up with that, and it was my favorite when I was like a year old. And my favorite Pixar movie, a lot of people would probably say Toy Story or Finding Nemo or The Incredibles. My favorite Pixar movie's Up. I don't know why, I just love that movie to death. What are some of your favorite animated films? 9 is one of them, the one with Elijah Wood and John C. Reilly and all them. That one was really good. It came out, kind of just came and went, like nobody knows it exists anymore. I just watched it the other day, it's still really good. 9, Beowulf, I love Beowulf, one of my favorites. And as for like kind of kiddie movies, my favorite animated movies has to be like the SpongeBob SquarePants movie, SpongeBob's the shit, and what else? I don't know. I like Wreck-It Ralph. I really like Wreck-It Ralph. Surf's Up with the penguins. I like a lot of movies. B-Movie, I love B-Movie. I know a lot of people don't like B-Movie, but I loved it. Try to look at my section right here, see what I have. Frankenweenie, Paranorman, those are recent ones that I really liked. I just recently saw Monsters University. That was really good. It's not as good as Monsters Inc., but it's pretty good. What are some of your favorite Universal monster movies? Don't know. Let's see. Probably Frankenstein. Frankenstein's probably my favorite Universal monster movies out of all of them. I just love Frankenstein. I love the story. It's probably always going to be my favorite, because there's like a lot of Frankenstein knockoffs nowadays, and I just love this. I love the references and stuff. What are your favorite Hammer horror films? Hammer horror films. I have heard of Hammer films before. I just don't know what the movies are. Let me look this up. Hammer films. Let's look it up on Wikipedia. The website you should always trust. Remember that now. Wikipedia. Hammer Film Productions. Yeah, I've heard of this before. I just don't know like the movies in general. The 1950s. The Curse of Frankenstein. Dracula. The Mummy, Frankenstein, the sequels, Dracula, the sequel, Mummy, the sequel, psychological thrillers, others. Gives us a whole list of movies. Revival films, Beyond the Rave, Let Me In, The Resident, Wakewood, The Woman in Black. I liked all those movies. Out of all those, I have no idea, man. Frankenstein, I know Frankenstein's in there. My recent one probably would be The Woman in Black. I really like that one. Yeah, so, have you ever seen any classic 90s animated shows such as Rugrats, Rocko's Modern Life, Doug, or Real Monsters? I love those. I love that stuff. I grew up with that stuff. I miss the 90s. 90s shows. Why did I sound like I miss 90s shows? Rugrats, Rocko's Modern Life, Doug, Real Monsters. I loved all that stuff. I grew up with watching it. Yeah, I love that stuff. How do you feel about horror directors making remakes of older horror films and then changing the story around? Well, I have mixed feelings for it. First off, it depends on what movie they're like remaking. If it's a crappy movie and it turns out to be better than the original, which has happened a couple times, that's fine. But not remakes are just so overused nowadays. It's just bugging the crap out of me. Nobody has any original ideas anymore. What's coming out? The Carrie remake. Honestly, I had no interest in seeing that because what's the point of seeing it when you've seen the original? You know what I mean? The original Carrie is really good. I don't know how I feel about the remake. I don't know, but yeah, man, it just depends on the movie. But overall, I would probably say that remakes just aren't good. I think people need to start coming up with some original stuff. Come on, guys. I want to see some scary stuff and not some fucking whatever the hell you're remaking. Good video, man. Glad to see you're making more Q&As. I grew up with dinosaurs too. So did I. I have a few questions for you. What horror movie do you not want to be remade? We just talked about this. Pretty much almost every movie that's being remade right now, I just wish they didn't remake it. If you're gonna remake a movie, just don't make a movie at all. Just do that. That's all that's ever coming out nowadays are remakes. I don't want the Carrie remake. I don't say I don't want that to be remade because it does look interesting, but I just don't care to see it. What do I not want to be remade? I don't know. I don't even know what's coming out that's being remade. I'll tell you one remake that I do want to see is the Toxic Avenger. That would be awesome. And Arnold Schwarzenegger is supposed to be in it. He's supposed to play the villain, so that could be the greatest movie of all time. Who knows? What is the funniest movie you've ever seen? The funniest movie I've ever seen, one of them has to... I'm going to go ahead and say Step Brothers, okay? Will Ferrell is one of the all-time greatest people who have ever lived. So, my favorite movie by him is Step Brothers and probably will always be. I don't know why. A lot of people like Anchorman or Old School and stuff like that. Talladega Nights is another one, but Step Brothers, I just can't stop laughing at that movie. It's hilarious. Let's see, Step Brothers. Let me just look around my posters and stuff. Friday, I love Friday. Originally, I used to love The Hangover. I laughed out loud when I first saw it. I thought that was the funniest movie I've ever seen, and then, then I started doing sequels, and then I started rewatching, and then it just wasn't fun anymore. But, Ted was funny. Now it's getting kind of old. Yeah, that's about it. Dumb and Dumber. Dumb and Dumber's hilarious. Yeah. Alright, so, have you seen A Haunted House? Yes, I have. I just recently saw that, actually. It was me and my friends. We were hanging out. We were just kind of riding our bikes around town, and, we went to a Redbox because I was staying the night at my friend's house that night, and, we rented a haunted house. So we took it over to his house and we watched it. They were kind of laughing, throughout the movie. I was just kind of sitting there like, this is really stupid. The movie, it's okay, I guess. I love the Wayne brothers. They make great movies. They started out with, the original scary movies, 1 and 2. I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker. Don't Be a Menace while drinking your juice. And what's it called? Don't Be a Menace. Don't Be a Menace. That's what I'm gonna call it. Yeah, they make some great movies. A Haunted House, another one that I just did not really like. It was funny. I think the only funny part about that movie was Nick Swardson. I love Nick Swardson. He was the only person who I think I actually laughed at in the movie. But the movie itself just wasn't very funny. I don't know. I just didn't like it that much. Probably never gonna want to watch it again. What is the goriest movie you've ever seen? Goriest? No idea. It's a good question. Goriest, I'm gonna have to say one of the goriest movies I've ever seen. A lot of them are like, as mentioned before, extreme movies, or like controversial movies, or what are they called? Video nasties, stuff like that. August Underground, I have seen like a lot of clips of those, and they look freaking gory as hell. Cannibal Holocaust, a Serbian film is not very gory though. It's just disturbing, but it's not that gory. Stuff like that, just like extreme movies. The Guinea Pig series I've heard is like gory as hell. I want to watch those. Actually, the Guinea Pig series, the second movie, is out on YouTube for free. So go watch it at your own risk. Hey man, it's Tim. Here's a couple. One, what music do you like? And what is your favorite band? What kind of music do I like? I like all kinds of music besides the mainstream crap that comes out nowadays. What I mean by that is like music they play on the radio 500 times a day. I don't like that stuff. And you know, a lot of that is hip hop, rap, and pop and stuff like that. Like a lot of it is that, and it kind of makes me not like the genre like at all. So I do not like hip hop whatsoever, or rap, or pop. I just don't like that kind of genre. R&B. I don't like that stuff. I'm more of a rock guy. I like what do I like? I like rock, alternative, screamo, metal, indie. I've been listening to a lot of indie for some reason. Stuff like that. I listen to all kinds. As long as it has like a drums and a guitar, I'd probably love it. But Gorillaz is one of my favorites. They're probably alternative, but yeah. My favorite band. I'll give you a list of some of my favorite bands because I really don't have a favorite right now. But The Fall of Troy, All That Remains, Korn, Slipknot, Motion City Soundtrack, and Law Dispute. I love those bands. What was your hardcore childhood show? My hardcore childhood show. I have no idea what you mean by that, I'm sorry. What is your favorite cheesy movie? Troll 2. Troll 2 or The Toxic Avenger. Yeah. Yeah, I just recently saw the trailer for Birdemic. Moving on, what is your opinion on Wes Craven making Scream into a TV series on MTV? I don't. I just don't think of that at all. Why? First of all, why does that have to be on MTV? Why can't MTV go back to making music? Not making music, but, why can't they just go back to music? Why is it... I don't know. The Scream movies, they're not my favorite. I like them, but they're just not my favorite. I don't even think I have any Scream movies, but, I mean, I'm probably not gonna watch it. I'll probably, watch the first episode and never watch it again. I don't know. I don't care for it. I don't get why they're doing it. I honestly think it would have been better off not doing it, but that's just me. Which horror movies would you like to see have a sequel? A lot. God, let's see. Where do I start? God, there's a lot. I just can't think of some right now. A Splinter 2, I guess. I want to see another Trick or Treat. And I want to see a VHS 3. And for some strange reason, I want to see an ABCs of Death 2. Speaking of which, I have a movie update to show you guys very soon, so stay tuned for that. I'll probably film it after this thing. But yeah, I have a lot of sequels I want there to be. But yeah. What two horror directors would you like to see team up and make a horror film together? I think there's two people that I think everybody wants to see make a horror movie together. Wes Craven and John Carpenter. I want to see them two make a horror movie. That would be incredible. What is your most favorite horror movie? I already kind of talked about that. I gave you a list of a couple. What recently released horror film do you think has the potential to become a cult classic? Um, Good question. Probably, I want to personally say A Cabin in the Woods. I really liked it. For some reason, it's been getting a lot of hate for some reason. I don't know why, but a part of me thinks that from like 10 to 20 years from now, people are gonna start like realizing how great it is, and I don't know. I feel like that movie can be a cult classic. What is your favorite horror film from each decade from the 1920s on up until present day 2013? Ooh. So, are you ticklish? Am I ticklish? Depends on where you tickle me. Favorite song as of now? My favorite song as of now? Good question. Let me look this up on YouTube. I have a lot of favorite songs right now. I'll name off a few. Ape Dos Mil by Glassjaw. This is probably my favorite. I'll probably leave links for some reason. I don't know. I'll probably leave like links right here. It's Far Better to Learn by Seosin. Okay. And let's see what else. Another one. One of my all-time favorite songs have been 2 Weeks by All That Remains. I love that song. And any song by Korn. But yeah, Seosin, Glassjaw, stuff like that. Yeah. Alright. I have a lot of favorite songs. I don't have a favorite one right now, but yeah. Have you ever seen Stephen King's Pet Sematary, and did you like it? I loved it. As a matter of fact, that is a cult classic. One of Stephen King's finest. I love Pet Sematary. That little kid is adorable. I want to pinch his cheeks. Did you get the Evil Dead steelbook? Hang on. Let's see. Let's find out. Ugh. Yes, I did. I picked it up the day it came out at Target. I went to 3 different Targets to see if they had it. And I found it. That's how much I love this movie, okay? But yeah, it has like really awesome back art there. And it only comes with the Blu-ray disc. I wanted this to be a combo pack with the DVD disc too. But whoops. Oh no. Oh god. It's good. It's good. No scratch, no dent, no nothing. But yes, I bought it. I already watched it with my family. Are you planning on seeing and reviewing the film You're Next when it's released? Yes, I am, as a matter of fact. I'm probably gonna go see the midnight showing to that movie because I want to see it really bad. That movie looks so cool. I've been waiting 2 years for that movie to come out, and it's finally coming out. So it's been like my most anticipated movie for a long time now. So I just cannot wait for it. Will you marry me? Sure, why not? Let's do it. Let's go ahead and do it. What is your favorite video game? Probably... Well, as you know, I don't play a lot of video games, but my favorite video game has to be probably Splatterhouse. That one extremely violent game that I just freaking love so much. It really has no plot to it at all. Basically, you play this, like, demon guy with, like, a mask, and you have, like, a bunch of weapons and stuff, and you're, like, really huge, and you're in hell, and you're, like, just fighting off these demon things, and it's, like, graphic as hell, and I love it. It's great. I've been playing a lot of Halo and Grand Theft Auto recently, because those games are awesome. A horror that you would like to see a number 2 of, like The Purge 2 or something. The Purge 2, I don't think a Purge 2 would be good. Actually, I was kind of disappointed with The Purge, actually. I wanted them to show a little bit more of what was going on outside. So maybe if they made a sequel of, like, you know, what's going on outside, yeah, I'd like to see a Purge 2. But, I pretty much just answered this already. Like, would I like to see a sequel? Yeah. What's your favorite 80s horror movie? The Shining or The Evil Dead? Either of those two are my favorite horror movies. What do you like of Yuli Lomel and his movies? Nothing. Who's Yuli Lomel? I don't fucking know. Alright, what is the most overused horror cliche that you find annoying or played out? There are a lot of horror movie cliches that are getting way too overused now. Well, when I watch a movie with my dad's biggest concern when he watches a horror movie is that they never have a weapon with them. And if they do have a weapon with them, he's always upset that they don't double tap. Like, kill him twice. He's always upset about that. I kind of agree, but I think there's a lot more than just that. I don't know, like, there's a lot, man. Pretty much just every horror movie cliche ever made. I just kind of wish they did something new with it. But, yeah. Would you be my friend? Sure. Let's hug it out. Let's be friends. I'm friends with all of you. I love all of you. What is the top 10 worst horror movies you've ever seen? You're making me think, man. Top 10 worst horror movies I've ever seen. I'll give you a list of 10 of the most shittiest movies I've seen ever. Troll 2. I love that movie to death, but it's still really fucking bad. Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2. I just recently saw Manos, The Hands of Fate. Yeah, and, I've seen enough of Birdemic to know it's bad. Can't think of any right now, but you get the point. Like, those kinds of movies that are just flat out terrible. What is the best worst movie? Troll 2, man. Troll 2. They even made a documentary called Best Worst Movie. And it's based off of Troll 2, so... Troll 2. How do you prepare for a video? Well, I get this. Let me show you this. I get this thing right here. This is called a tripod. And, I set my camera on that over there, next to my dresser. And I face here, looking at my camera, and I film. That's how I prepare for a movie. And sometimes I just kind of go on IMDb when I'm reviewing a movie, to the movie I'm reviewing, and I kind of like look at the plot to see I don't miss anything, because sometimes I forget. Yeah. I hope you don't mind 2 questions. Not at all, guys. Remember to ask as many questions as you wish. And about anything. What's your favorite movie character? God, I don't know. Chuck would probably kill me if he said that he wasn't my favorite, so, but, then again, probably the Toxic Avenger would come and kick his ass, and then they fight, and Toxic, of course, beats his ass, and Chucky dies, but, oh god, wait, here comes Freddy Krueger. Freddy Krueger's coming, and, oh god, they're fighting, and he beats up Freddy, but here's the thing. He kind of sleeps during the fight because Freddy bored him to death, so he's kind of sleeping, and in his mind, in his dreams, he sees Freddy, so they're fighting Freddy in his dreams, but he's just so powerful that he just kills Freddy anyways. But while all that happens, Jason comes in, and he starts killing him with his machete, saying, oh my god, no, and then Toxic and them fight, and he kind of like rips out his balls or something, and then like he's like on the ground, but he's not dead yet, and then all of a sudden, Jigsaw comes in, and then Jigsaw's just like, I want to play a game, and then like he ties Jason up to something, and then he ties all these people up to things, and pretty much like everybody's just like tied up as of now, and they can't escape, and then those 2 little creepy things from the Thing come, and then they're just like freaking totally just like trying to kill him, and they're like a alien mutation, remember that now, so they're kind of like spitting out acid and shit, and just like kind of like letting them escape, so everybody's escaped, Freddy's 2 escaped, and Toxic escapes too, and then like they're all looking at Jigsaw, and they're all beating Jigsaw up, including the Thing aliens, and then all of a sudden, Chucky comes back from the dead because he's a doll and he's badass like that, and then they're like fighting, and then they're 2 dolls, they're 2 puppets, so they're like kind of fighting. It's like the big boss, and then they're kind of watching, they're all fighting each other, and stuff just goes down like crazy, and yeah, all that happens, and I I hope that answered your question. What am I doing with my life? Next question. What do you think of anime? I'm not a big fan of anime. I think some animes are interesting. Not a whole lot though, but I do like some anime. Some of the gory anime I like. But yeah, not a big fan, but I like a few. Who would win, Jason or Victor Crowley? Well, you see, here's what would happen. Jason would all of a sudden do this. That's a good question. I don't really know who would win, because they're both pretty much badass and kind of relevant to each other. So that'd be a good fight. I don't know. I forgot. Have you ever seen I Spit on Your Grave? I have seen the original. No, sorry. What am I saying? I've seen the remake. I haven't seen the original. I did meet the girl from the original though. She autographed my DVD for me. I haven't seen the original yet, though. I've seen the remake. Do you drive? What college do you want to go to? Illegally, I drive. I do drive. I have driven before. I have my own truck. I'm trying to get working on my license. Because, yeah. What college do I want to go to? Well, I'm in high school right now. My grades aren't great. So, I'm going to go to RCC, which is a community college where I live. And then after that, after 2 years of that, I'm probably going to go to USC. That's what I'm planning on doing. I don't know. Yay. Are we friends? Yes, we are friends. A lot of people want to be my friend. I feel noticed. Did you go to VidCon? No, and I kind of wish I did, because a lot of people were there. So, I'm kind of broke. I kind of wish I went to VidCon, though, because I don't know. Do you have a job? Not at the moment, no, but I kind of need one. What is your favorite Yuli Bowl film? Don't even get me started on that. What is your top 10 worst comedies of all time? Well, I don't know. Disaster Movie was complete crap. I did not laugh at that at all. There's a lot of movies I just hated that were trying to be funny. I don't know. Disaster movie is all I can really think of right now. But I'm not gonna do a top 10. That's just too many. What are your favorite horror movie sites? BloodyDisgusting.com is one of them. That's like my favorite, horror movie site, pretty much. It's the one I go to the most. And then, of course, I go to Fright Rags and Rotten Cotton, where I get all my merchandise, horror merchandise. Are you excited? Or, I skipped one, sorry. Favorite Rob Zombie film? Probably A House of a Thousand Corpses. Probably that. Yeah, probably House of a Thousand Corpses. I need to rewatch them first, just like to kind of, But, yeah, probably House of a Thousand Corpses. Are you excited for I Spit on Your Grave 2? I mean, whatever. I would like to see it. Thoughts on the Curse of Chucky trailer? Reviews have been fantastic so far. Curse of Chucky, I did see the trailer. It looks meh. I have mixed feelings about it. It kind of looks like a reboot almost, but I don't know. It could be interesting. The thing I don't like about it is that it's going straight to Blu-ray and DVD. Kind of wish it went to theaters, but I guess it's just not that good. I don't know. Favorite ice cream flavor? Mint and chip. 3 favorite bands. My 3 favorite bands, I already kind of did this. All That Remains, Korn, Slipknot. There you go. What is, in your opinion, the scariest movie you have ever seen? Not creepy, not gruesome, but like jump scary. Jump scary, by like jump scares, The Woman in Black has a lot of those. So does Insidious. A lot of movies have those. The Conjuring, Sinister. One of those, I don't know. Also, what is the most gruesome movie you have ever seen? I already kind of answered that. Also, Evil Dead came out recently. Thoughts? Well, I did get the Steelbook. I think I've seen it like 3 times now. I love it. But if you would like to see more details, go check out my review. But Yeah. Have you seen the French TV show The Returned? They aired it here in the UK. Not sure if it is out in America, but you should seriously watch it. The Returned, I have not heard of, I don't believe. No, I don't think I've ever heard of it. Sounds interesting. This one got 6 likes. Wow. If you could be in a horror movie with any horror movie icon, who would it be and how would you want them to kill you? Good question. God, there's a lot. Pretty much all these guys right here. Freddy, Jason, Leatherface, Chucky, Toxic Avenger. Why not the Toxic Avenger? Billy the Puppet. God, I don't know. Out of all those, probably Jason Voorhees, just because he's the best and he's a badass like that. How he would kill me, I want him to kill me the way he killed that chick in Friday the 13th Part 3 with the banana. That would be an awesome way to die. Just imagine how awkward the funeral would be. Like, she just got killed by a banana. Like, how ridiculous is that? Imagine 2 police officers just talking to each other like, so, how'd she die? Well, she got killed by this here banana right here. I don't know. Probably, that's how I would want to die. By a banana. By Jason Voorhees. Alright. I believe that is it. Yay! Hang on. Let me double check for any more, kind of refresh the page. And, nope, doesn't seem like there's any more questions. Alright, guys, thank you for watching this Q&A. I'm sorry if this was very long. It probably was. Probably gonna have to edit out a few things. But, yeah, thank you guys for watching. And please do not forget to ask a question in the comment section down below. You can ask me anything you want. You can ask me, you know, just anything. You can ask me as much questions as you want. Just try not to ask too much. I've had people do that before where they ask just like, seriously, like 20 questions in a row. But, yeah, guys, that is about it. Thank you for watching this. Expect a movie update coming soon, and I will see you guys later. Bye! That was weird. I'm sorry. Say bye, Chucky. Alright, fuck you then.